Imagine, if you will, a legion forged under the fiery gaze of Julius Caesar himself. It is 58 BC, and the Gallic Wars are about to erupt. Among the legions raised to secure Caesar's ambitions is the 12th Legion, soon to be baptized in blood and valor. Their name, Fulminata, armed with lightning, is no accident. It is a testament to their ferocity on the battlefield, their speed in striking, and perhaps, as legend would later suggest, the divine favor of the gods themselves. The 12th Legion's early days are filled with the clang of swords and the roar of conquest. Under Caesar's command, they march across Gaul, crushing enemies and solidifying Rome's grip on the wild, untamed lands of the north. They are at the front lines during the siege of Alesia, where Caesar's cunning outmatches the combined might of Gallic tribes. After the Gallic Wars, they followed Caesar, their comrade, becoming instruments in the civil war that would see Caesar rise to ultimate power. By the time the dust settles, the 12th Legion is already a legend in its own right. When Rome turns its gaze eastward to the Parthian Empire, the 12th Legion is sent to serve under Marcus Antonius, also known as Mark Antony. Their campaign is grueling, marked by harsh conditions and fierce battles, but the Fulminata endures, proving their resilience time and time again. Fast forward to the 2nd century, and the legion finds itself stationed in the rugged terrains of Cappadocia, modern-day Turkey, guarding Rome's eastern borders. Here, their reputation becomes intertwined with one of the most mysterious and awe-inspiring stories of their history, the miracle of the Thundering Legion. It is the year 172 AD, and the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius leads his legions against the Quadi, a Germanic tribe. The 12th Legion is trapped in a perilous situation, surrounded by enemies, suffering under scorching heat and desperate for water. According to both Roman and early Christian sources, a miraculous event saves them. The skies, once barren, suddenly darken, thunder rumbles and rain pours down in torrents, quenching the legion's thirst and revitalizing their spirits. As lightning splits the heavens, it strikes the Quadi forces, sowing chaos and fear among Rome's enemies. The legion rallies, crushing the opposition with renewed strength. Was it an act of the Roman gods, a divine intervention by the Christian God as later Christians claimed, or perhaps an extraordinary coincidence? Whatever the truth, the 12th Legion's name, Fulminata, takes on a near-mythical quality. The 12th Legion continues to serve Rome into the Byzantine era, stationed in the east to guard against rising threats. Their later history grows murky, and their final fate is uncertain. Yet their name endures in the annals of history as one of Rome's most storied legions. The Legio Fulminata was more than just soldiers. They were lightning incarnate, swift, deadly, and unforgettable. From the reigns of divine salvation to the dusty battlefields of Gaul, their story is one of resilience, loyalty, and the raw power of Rome's might. As the echoes of thunder fade, let us raise a toast to the men of the 12th Legion who dared to march under the banner of lightning and carve their place in the eternal storm of history. Ave Fulminata.